People look at you as sort of this guy that made it, that was on tour, but you used to always be in the hood.
Yeah.
Or be back in the hood. And we ain't gonna get into any too much details, but
Yeah.
you had your fair share of haters, yes?
Right.
But you show a lot of love. How do you feel when you come back and show love and people of our generation or your generation, because I'm older than you, they hate and stuff like that, and how did that make you feel? Because I never heard you talk bad about anyone, or never heard you disrespect anyone. How did you feel?
In this day and age, like, I don't really expect, like, I'm talking about right now, like, I don't really expect the kids growing up now to really know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna X them out. But as far as, like, our age group, like you say, your age group and my generation, it's just like, yo, listen, man, at the end of the day, I was the only one doing this at a certain point in time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was really putting on, you feel what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, even now, like, I still rep the town. Like, everyone knows I'm from Queens. Everyone knows I'm from New York. You feel what I'm saying? So when you see these lists and you see other people getting praise and stuff like that, and you sometimes you sit back and be like, damn, how niggas overlook me? Like,
you feel like you overlooked?
Huh? Yeah, definitely.
Overlooked in what?
Definitely.
DJ lists?
Huh? Them lists don't really matter, but yeah, definitely, yeah. Like, I ain't getting no awards yet. Haven't been nominated for an award yet. Like, my just due is, where the fuck is that shit at? Like, I ain't begging or nothing, but it's time, nigga. Like, I've been doing this shit for almost 30 years, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's coming up. Like, a couple years from now, it'll be 30 years, I'll be doing this shit, bro. Like, where's the recognition at, bro? Like, when is niggas gonna move over? Like, when is niggas gonna acknowledge? Like, those are the type of things that sometimes I battle with. Like, even now, like, I'm like, damn, niggas ain't see this.
So,
like, I done this, I done that. Like, niggas done forgot. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what the game is about now. That's what I'm learning. It's about, what have you done lately. People don't care about the old shit that you did. You feel what I'm saying? People want to know what you're doing now.
You feel like the torch wasn't passed to you properly?
I didn't get a torch passed.
So you never got a torch?
Nah, who passed me a torch?
I'm asking you.
Nah, nobody passed me no torch.
You was on Hot 97 at a young age, DJing.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Right.
You had opportunities that came to you. Who can you blame? And that's honest talk. Like,
yeah, nah, this real shit.
Who can you blame? Like, what do you feel like you did in your career? Because you had we named all your accolades, and pardon me for cutting you off.
Yeah.
We named all your accolades, but what you feel you could have did better? You know what I mean? No disrespect to your pops.
Yeah. Nah.
Or no disrespect to anybody who was managing you.
Nah,
do you think that they might have took you in the wrong direction?
That's basically what it was too. It was well, I'm a blame myself first, and then I'll get to everybody else. Me, I didn't know the business. I didn't know anything. I didn't care about the business. I didn't care about nothing. I just wanted to go on tour. I just wanted to DJ clubs. I just wanted to play basketball when I wasn't doing that. Like, I didn't care about anything. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because, again, me just coming up and it happening so fast, like I said, I was just getting up, walking in the spots, it's done. Sometimes we don't even have to move. I'm just letting it come in. Like, so it's like, I should have been more open-minded and wanting to know what's going on with this deal, what's going on with this contact, who's this person, who's that person. A lot of these people, I ain't have no contacts. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Once my manager passed away, like, he kind of took everything with him. Like, I didn't have no contacts. I didn't have my agent no more. I didn't have really somebody that was out in the streets, you feel what I'm saying, pushing and putting in work. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, after a while, my pops was like, yo, y'all good. Like, I'm just going to be your pops. Like, again, my pops is not a manager. You feel what I'm saying? That's my dad. Like, yeah, like, everybody around me was aspiring. Like, I didn't have nobody around me like, yo, I'm in the industry, this what we gonna do. I didn't have that. And if I did have that, I didn't know it. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know it. When I got older, I'm like, yo, I was around this nigga when I was young every day. What happened to this? Yo, I did this TV show, or I did this for this amount. What happened to this? After a while, you look around, you ain't got shit to show for the stuff you've been doing. I've been working my whole life. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way. What happened? You start asking around what happened to shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just me not knowing. If I was on top of my game, or even if I was like, yo, listen, we're going to put my trust in this person. You feel what I'm saying? It got a lot to do with loyalty, too.
Do you feel you've been robbed?
No.
Never feel you've been robbed?
Nah, I ain't not robbed.
Never took advantage of neither?
Nah.
So it's not one of those situations?
Nah.
You just feel like...
Not the right decisions.
What do you mean at the right? I mean, what age were you able to make decisions? You can't make decisions at a certain age.
Nah, I mean, when I got older, like, I had a kid. You feel what I'm saying?
At what age?
I had a kid. I had my kid on 15. So, and I was in school. I was the only freshman in high school. I was going to Christ the King High School, bro, playing basketball. Only kid in the school with a kid, bro. Like, different. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I be seeing him.
Nah, I know. That's my boy. That's my oldest.
He say what else to me. Yeah,
so,
I love him. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No. Don't brush past that. I be seeing him. I love him.
Yeah, no, I love him too.
All right, cool.
Take care. Yeah, when you see my little man, yeah, make sure he's doing good.
He is. Yeah. Again, my fault. Yeah.
So
just the decisions you made. So you had a kid at an early age.
Yeah, a lot of decisions.
But earlier you said a couple of minutes ago, sorry for cutting you off again, is that you inquired about a lot of stuff. Who was responsible for that stuff? And like I said, we're gonna leave Pops out of it because Pops is being a dad. But who else is responsible for the stuff for your business?
That's the only one I could really look at. It was my pops.
Did you speak to your pops about
Gary,
it?
You said, right?
And through Gary, and through
Gary passed away though.
He ended up passing away, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, like, I never had a manager ever after that. Never, ever.
At what age did Gary pass away?
Damn, Gary had to pass
How
away.
when
I don't even think I was a teenager yet, bro.
Okay, so early on,
It was like early on. Yeah, it was early on. Matter of fact, yeah, I was a teenager. I was a teenager when he passed away. When G passed away, word. And then like from there.
So how'd you take care of the business with Bow and the tours and the shows and all that?
Well, I had my own stuff with Bow. You feel what I'm saying? That was separate from my.
More direct with you and him now. At this time, you guys are real tight. You know what I'm saying? So he'd call you and say, we got to be going on tour, and y'all situated.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So our relationship is good. Like we basically it's more now. It's like we work with each other than me working for him. Even though I'm technically working for him, but now, you know what I mean, we dipping and dabbing on some grown man business.
So and you feel like who can we look at? Like, you said that you didn't get the torch passed. Like, where do you feel you should be right now?
Right now?
Honestly speaking, where do you feel like Just should be right now? I mean, you were touring, you chose a different life, but where do you feel like you should be right now? Then I'm going to go back to something else.
I mean, I would say radio, but I've done that already. You feel what I'm saying? But I would love to do radio again. I would say into producing right now. I never really had the itch to do it though. Like, I've been around it, but I never wanted to do it until now. Like, now I see how big producing is, even though it's been the same thing. I'm just now looking at it in a different light because I'm learning the business. You feel what I'm saying? Doing that and just doing more movies, doing all the stuff I was doing before, just doing it now.
But
bro.
You said earlier that the torch wasn't passed to you. So who can we blame? DJs? Other DJs? Do they give you the recognition?
Do other DJs give me recognition?
That's what I said.
No.
Yeah,
only certain DJs.
Take a sip. Yeah.
Only my friends. My friends know who they are.
Take a sip.
Everybody else.
Do you feel like you're being hated on?
It ain't hate.
So what is it?
It ain't hate. I don't think they hate me. I just think they still look at me from back then. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
as a little nigga.
Right. You feel I still think that they still look at that. They don't see me now. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what my whole thing is now. Like, you know what I mean? 2020, like, it's gonna be a whole different situation. Better business, bigger moves, everything.
So have you put anybody in place to be an agent or manager since your last one passed away when you were younger?
Nah, I'm working on all that now.
Okay. I think that could play. You know, from hearing the story now, when you were younger, like you said someone else managed you before Gary. You had a lady manage you, right?
No.
You said somebody who helped you out before.
That was his agent.
That was
The
my agent.
that had you in all
the movies and
Okay.
shit like that. Yeah.
God, you know, from hearing that story, I feel like, you know, if we can get someone in place like that right now, I don't see why you can't be back at the top of the game.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
that's all it is, bro. It's just somebody believing,
Mhm.
somebody seeing the vision. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done ran down a lot of people. Yo, work with me. Yo, let's do this, let's do that. Like, if they don't see the vision, bro,
Right.
they're not gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta get people that see, yo, it's about money, bro. They want to be able to. They want to know what they putting in and
Mhm.
what they gonna get back. You feel
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? So everything plays with it, bro. From my image,
Right.
everything, bro. The way I look, everything. Like,
'Cause I think
Everything.
I think you know,
everything's gonna change.
not
trust
that
me.
you're not still lit now. You're still relevant, obviously. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
You're still doing you're doing the football radio now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got the water joint.
Fubu Radio, iHeart. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
we
So
doing
you're
that.
still relevant now. You know, I've been around you at the DJ event when DJ Clark Kent brought you on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people still, you know, Clark Kent is a for those who don't know, is a big,
And
you know what I'm saying, big time DJ. And he stopped the whole show because he seen Just. I was
see,
next to
but
Just.
see, that's the thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, people like Clark Kent acknowledge me. Scratch.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? Grand Wizard Theodore, he invented the scratch. Like, these are DJs that know. I don't care about none of this other shit. Like, but I'm just saying, but what I see it because it's what's going on now. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
You say you don't care, but you care
nah, I don't.
subconsciously.
Bro,
You don't
niggas ain't-
harp on it.
Nah, flip. Real shit. Niggas ain't fucking with me, dog.
We're not talking about. We're not seeing. You see. This is where we mix things up as people, and I have to get down a little bit. We ain't talking about if niggas is fucking with you or not on the turntables or your talent. No, you can out talent a lot of people, but to say that, hold that thought. He feels like at times felt like, I don't know how he feels now.
He spoke, yeah, and
He
he
ain't
should.
get his just due, right?
And yeah, and
He's out there. I didn't watch G Money stand there, stuff that I could not imagine me doing to interact with people, and he put the. I watch him do it. He'll humble himself. He's one of the humble guys, and he feel like, yo, damn, I don't. And the thing is that who do we blame? We gotta.
can't.
And,
Listen,
and I say this with
got-
all due respect, because even G tell me like, yo, Flip, everybody's not like you. Everybody's not like. I don't know how I do it, but I see two talented guys. Both of y'all are talented. You're a veteran. You know what I mean? G talented.
G's a veteran too.
He is. Hold on.
And-
Let me allow
okay.
me to do that, man. Slow down. It's my man. That's our man. G is a veteran as well.
Right.
Right?
Thank you.
G is a veteran.
Yes.
G had talked to me in a one-on-one like, yo, I don't feel like. So and I'm asking both of y'all this question. What are y'all looking for? Where do y'all feel like you're not? Especially G. I asked G this, and I want him to say it for the people, because G had told me like, yo, like.
Yeah, well, you know, it's I answer first. You know what I'm saying? I think industry is funny sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so, funny meaning like, all right, like he's like we said, Just is a veteran. Just I'm a veteran. Cool. You know what I mean? But so, at the same time, it's like, you know, people do dick ride. You know what I'm saying? So, and that me saying that it means like, all right, right now Just will always be Just. He's always gonna be lit. But when Just was on tour with Bow Wow, and Bow Wow was lit, and when he was in the movies and all that, now it's like, oh, Just. It's easy to do what you want to do. You can get whatever you want. But when Just is just like where he's at now, was he still lit, but he's not like smoking hot. Now it's kind of like, oh, that's Just. You know, it's kind of they give you that kind of look. Or that's G Money. Like when I had my record out, Twitter that years ago, when it had a record out, it was doing pretty good in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, there were certain DJs that I would see in the club that would stop me on the radio DJs that would stop me and be like, yo, G, I need your song, bro. I like that. And then those same DJs, when I reach out to them 6 months from now, a year from now, yo, what up, bro? How everything going? Now I don't know, hold me down for a favor type shit. It's more like, yo, how you doing? Happy holidays. Or what's new, bro? Yo, what's popping? I heard you on the radio. Good mix. they won't respond. You know what I'm saying? They put you in that kind of category. So this what he's. I think that's what he's trying to. He can't say himself, but I think that's what he's trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Let me blame you for a minute. You've been in the hood too much.
That too.
Let's get down to the bottom.
get to all of that. I was gonna get to all of that.
Yeah. Let's get down to the bottom.
I was gonna get to all of that, bro.
Let's get down to the bottom.
I was gonna get to all of that, but
Let's get down to the bottom.
let's go.
You've been in the hood and getting yourself in a lot of trouble. I've watched you get yourself in trouble. This is the question I asked earlier of why do you feel that, and I asked you this in a modest way, but you know, you want to be, so let's ask real. You've been getting yourself in a lot of trouble. When I mean a trouble, you've been around, not your family. You know what I mean? I seen him, I seen him go to bat for you, so I'm not even talking about him. But, you know, you've been around certain things, and you put yourself in certain positions when you could have been doing something else.
Right.
I seen you do that.
Right.
When people watch you do that, you get yourself in trouble where you put yourself in dangerous situations. And you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Where you could have avoided if you was focusing on what you was focusing on, in my opinion.
Right. No,
So,
this
you
is
know
true.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So for somebody so talented, you know, all these people may know that we see you. We see you on the building. That's because your love for the neighborhood. And we can't blame you for that, but it becomes a bigger and a broader spectrum. When do we let go? Huh?
Right.
When do we let go? You in the hood, you show love. That's why I said you never disrespecting anybody. But you going through stuff that you have no business going through. You DJ Jus.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? You have no business going through that. And I'm not going to put things out there because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to do that. That's be corny. I don't want to do that. But you have no reason. I watched you. I go watching you as a kid growing up, and I watch your love for the hood. And this is no disrespect to the hood at all. I love everybody from the hood. But at the same time, certain people have to move on and do things. And you were like one of those people that was popping, but that will always be here.
Yep.
You never cut the rope.
Yep.
You never
Exactly,
took the key to the handcuff. You wanted to bring everybody with you. You one of those MC Hammer types.
Nah,
you get me? Yeah. I want to get everybody in. I'll pay for everybody. I love everybody. And that could be your downfall. My opinion, and not no disrespecting you or calling you out on anything or trying to play you.
We good.
You, because I love you. I love you like a brother. I feel like, you see, G Money is it same thing with G Money. I told him the same thing.
No, that's right.
But G Money has his way. I'm not in your guys' shoes. I'm not in your shoes. But I know that when I moved myself from certain situations, I was able to do more. So if anybody asks me like, yo, Phil, how you did that? Because I removed myself from certain situations. But I watch you, I watch him. I mean, he's starting to do it. I watched you at the time. Hey, yo, you was too tangible. You was too tangible, and you and we ain't talking about the ladies. You love the ladies. You doing your thing. You was at my crib.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the details, right? You was at my crib, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't get nervous. What you was at my crib doing? You have to say, but what you was at my crib? You was at my crib with a friend. We don't say no names. You was at my crib with a friend.
He was in the studio.
Yeah.
And I had a studio downstairs. Yes.
Yeah, she had a nice studio down there.
And you was at my crib. Yes.
Yeah. I was at your crib.
But you was not by yourself. No.
Nah, I wasn't by myself.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into all that, but you wasn't by yourself. And the problem is that you at my crib have cameras in the booth carrying on, which I forgot. But you at my crib when you could have been doing something more constructive, because you wasn't doing anything constructive in my crib. I leave it at that. Besides, G, what? G?
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Nigga, man.
I ain't say that. Okay, I let it go. The thing I'm trying to say is that when do we take responsibility for our own actions?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When do we take responsibility for our own actions? When do we, like, yo, you know, like, and I want you to speak on that, you know what I mean, before I have G, you know, finish up a little bit. But when do you take responsibility?
Now.
Because earlier you said that I do blame myself, but you also say they're not effing with me. A lot of people not effing with you, but when it's like,
now,
I got to take responsibility because I did make a lot of decisions and
now, bro,
put myself in, you know, yeah.
Now, and I would basically say maybe like the last year or last 2 years, like I've been very focused on just rebranding and trying to learn the business and just, making the right moves and just being around the right people. Just trying to figure out, like, I don't live in New York no more. Like, I moved out of New York. You feel what I'm saying? I live in Atlanta now. So I'm out there.
When'd you move?
Moving around too. Early in the summer. Like late summer, yeah, like August.
So you moved to try to get the mind right and everything?
Yeah.
Situated?
Yeah. Just, different environment. Even though I've been going down there for years, just different environment, new people.
Why Atlanta?
My boys is down there.
Okay.
So I moved down there. Atlanta's like the melting pot, man, for everything right now. Music, TV, whatever you want to do, you go to A. You feel me? You got Tyler Perry popping off out there. Like opportunity is at an all-time high in Atlanta. You got hot music, hot artists. Yeah. Everything that I want to do is right there. Not saying that it's not in New York neither. Right. But I think New York is just like, all right, they done seen me for years. It's time for me to go somewhere else and be a new face. You feel what I'm saying?
So speaking of rebranding, you also part of the union. You still part of that, or?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, we still cool.
Oh, hold up. Oh, Lord. Oh, you still part of the union or not, bro?
Yeah.
The answer was like, we still cool. What do you mean you still cool?
Yeah.
How the whole situation happen?
Because I know people see me out. I know people see me out and see them out, and I don't be with them. That's because I'm not here.
Okay.
What's the who the union consist of?
DJ
Self, DJ Will, Superstar J, Love De Niro.
Talented, all of them.
Yeah, it's mad of us. DJ Omanai, that's A Boogie DJ. We got a DJ Tisa, yeah, Johnny Handsome. We got females. Solid.
How'd I get started?
Huh?
How'd you get a part of the union? How'd you join the team?
All right, maybe like I'll say like maybe like I've been with the union for like 5 years? 6 years? All right, so I've been with the union for 6 years. So that was like right before I actually made the transition into older parties, like 21 up, 25 and over. I was looking for a home. Like I was looking for DJs to be a part of, and I was looking for another platform to use to get into the clubs. Right. So every day, well not every day, but every time I run into Superstar J, I'm like, yo, what's up with that crew, bro? What's up with the union? Like, put me down. Yo, I got you. I'm gonna holler at you. I see him again in the barbershop, but next week, yo, bro, I was pressing him. Like, yo, bro, put me down, bro. I need a team. Like, what's going on? Like, then he finally made it happen. Like, yo, listen, I spoke to the team. Everybody agreed. We gonna put you down. And he welcomed me in.
Now, before that, do you feel like you weren't getting? Do you feel like the gig slowed up before that, where you had to find a home, or?
Nah. The gigs wasn't slow at the time. The gigs wasn't slow at the time. I just wanted to be with them. Like, I wanted to be up there next to all of them doing Sirius and Power and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, you got the Pit Bulls, they on High 97, then you got the Union, they on Power, you feel what I'm saying? So it was that type of thing. And Power was newer, you feel what I'm saying? I already had a relationship with Superstar J and everybody, so like, I'm gonna go over there. I mean, it made sense.
Talk about being on stage with Biggie.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.